If you've ever created a thumbnail for YouTube, you know that they're a pain in the butt to get right. So let's create one together. The first thing I want to do is search my video topic. In this case, it's a video on creating high quality Instagram Reels inside of Premiere Pro. Right off the bat, some of the common elements I see when I search for my video is that 1, there's a face, 2, there's a phone, sometimes there's an Instagram logo and a Premiere Pro logo, and in a lot of cases, there's a lot of text. First off, my goal is going to be to reduce the amount of text in my thumbnail. The YouTube interface already has a lot of text as is, and just adding more makes the thumbnail super distracting. Also, I want to make sure my thumbnail has color, because the one thing you notice is that the thumbnails that really stand out are the ones that have that extra pop of color, especially the ones where you see that Instagram pink and purple, because if that's what people are looking for, they're going to be psychologically tuned in to look for that color. And finally, I want to create a little bit of curiosity in my thumbnail, which is another reason I'm going to be putting no text. With all that in mind, here's the thumbnail I came up with. Okay, so that's just the draft. Let me show you what I actually created. Setting up for this thumbnail, I wanted to make sure my lighting was as good as possible straight out of camera. So I set up some lights in my background here, as well as some pink lights to give a cast on my face so that it looked like the Instagram logo was actually in the room. I shot over 100 photos to get this exactly the way I wanted. That meant getting my expression, getting the focal length, getting the framing, everything set up perfectly so I could execute on this idea. I edited in Lightroom to get the colors I wanted, and then I brought it into Photoshop to remove all the distractions from the background. I used color blending to add some additional color and added some shadows and some pops of light to really make the thumbnail pop in the areas that I needed it to. For the hologram effect, I duplicated the Instagram logo several times and then altered the opacity to make it look like it was popping out of the screen. Then I added the Premiere Pro logo off to one side and an arrow to imply that we're going from Premiere Pro into Instagram. Here's what I ended up with, and then here's what you get when you compare the thumbnail we just created to other options inside of YouTube search. The graphic simplicity plus the added color really helps this thumbnail stand out.